Shalom, shalom. I want to give all honor and glory and praise to the creator of heaven and earth, the one that has no beginning or no end, and his beloved and begotten son, called Halayalam Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, and bless you in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Shalom to the elder men and brethren that's putting out lessons and going out on the streets to bring back in the sheep in these last days. And shalom to the men and few women and children that's listening in silence as the scripture says to do, and may the blessing of election be upon your households. Okay, quick video. I ain't gonna make it too long, but you Negroes out here in the world think that money is gonna save you in a time of death and destruction, but it's not. Okay, y'all put y'all trust in money more than you put your trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and that's gonna be to your detriment. Okay, and I want you to know that. Okay. Some of you niggas say y'all love the Lord, but you don't. You don't even believe in the Lord. Okay, you believe in money. Okay, and you got this little fiat currency, which is actually fake money. Okay, propped up to make you believe that it's real. It's nothing but monopoly money. Okay, this money is printed and burned every day. Okay, and I'm not saying that we don't need, money to do the things that we need to do. Pay our rent. Buy groceries and do the things that we need to do to survive in this wicked kingdom. Okay. But going overboard and doing too much and putting money in front of the Lord and thinking that money is more precious than wisdom, you got another thing coming. Okay. Here in the last, a lot of you niggas is going to get put to death. Okay. And I'm going to say it straight. You're going to get put to death. Okay. You out here worshiping everything under the sun besides trying to come back to the Lord, okay? In truth, righteousness, and sincerity, okay? So the Most High is going to end up sending a death angel down on a lot of you niggas and get y'all sent back up to the spirit world ASAP, ASAP. And a lot of y'all is going to be reserved for judgment, okay? It's not too many ways around this right now, okay? We at the end of the road, and we at the end of this kingdom, at the end of this civilization. And a lot of you niggas still out here on the internet showing your money, showing off. Okay? And let me tell you something. Esau Edom, he sits back and laughs at that. Not only are you incriminating yourself, you don't even have money like you think you do. You got a couple of little dollars in your pocket, okay? Which is have your slave master on the front. And it says God on the back. But that's guns, oil, and drugs. And that's all you niggas believe in. Okay? Okay? So you out here flossing the little money that you got, and you ain't working for it. Okay, you doing everything wicked under the sun to get that money. How long you think that's gonna last? Okay, it's damn near better to have a 9-to-5 job and be and walk in righteousness than to be a wicked nigga and have $1 million right now. Okay, trust and believe that.
I ain't outside. Hold on. Right. But niggas go, I'm not outside. 140th December every day. Buy my own weed. Yeah. Sacrifice gumbo to one. Yeah, I don't got that. All right? I already got to get fucked up over there, though. I already got fucked up over there. Yeah. All connect, stealing, robbing people. We still got the fucking bag. So for loose, baby. Right here on the block. Still on deck. We're on the block. Outside. We outside. I'm outside. Fuckers ain't trouble.
Let me work with you, bro. What kind of work you do?
Late night.
What do you do for work?
Me and my man. It's on the floor.
What kind of work you do, bro? I want to work with you.
Chilling, man. You know how it goes, man.
Damn, bro.
This is the block.
Can I work with you?
Yeah, come on, man. You know, I got you all day.
Damn, bro.
Only by me, man.
Bet. Let me know.
Call me later on.
All right.
I got an application for you.
Oh, bet.
I ain't outside. Hold on.
And as you see, okay, you got a couple of little dollars, which make the average person look like that's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. That ain't nothing, okay, compared to what these a higher extra line elites got. That ain't no money. They don't even play with cash money. They leave that for you puppets, okay. And as you heard the dude at the gas station, hey man, what do you do? What do you do for work? What do you do for work? You sound like a little bitch, bruh. You see how money just make motherfuckers do shit that they don't supposed to be doing? Okay, he had a job already. Why is he worried about what he do for work? Okay? You see how people just will do anything for money. Okay, nobody is searching for wisdom. Nobody is searching through these scriptures. Nobody is calling on the name of the Lord at all. Okay? And that's why 2/3 of you wicked niggas gonna die, and we know what's gonna happen to you Edomites. Okay, y'all going into captivity. Okay, you going into change, boy. Okay? But ain't nothing more precious than the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I don't give a shit if you got $10 trillion in cash in your house or wherever you have it at. Nothing is more precious than the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Let's jump into Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3. Proverbs chapter 3. Where I'm going to start off at? I'm going to start off at 13. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. See? Wisdom and understanding. Verse 14. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and gain thereof than fine silver. You see that? And silver and gold is worth more than that paper dollar. Okay? And right here in Proverbs 3, where I just read, he is talking about how precious wisdom is. It said wisdom is more precious than silver and fine gold. Okay? So you niggas out here keep chasing that money and watch what happen to you. It's going to be fire, death, and destruction for you. Verse 15. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. Okay? So you niggas desire to have all of this money, but y'all don't desire to have no wisdom, no knowledge, no understanding, and you definitely don't desire to know anything about the Lord. Okay? Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. You see that? So riches and honor is in this wisdom. It's not in no motherfucking paper dollar. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is riches and honor. Okay, and that's what we supposed to be following. Okay? Verse 17, her ways are ways of plenteousness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. The Lord by wisdom have founded the earth, by understanding have he established the heavens. You see that? So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai used wisdom to even establish and create the earth. You think money is more precious than that? You done lost your goddamn mind. Okay? Verse 20. By his knowledge, the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck. Okay? And that's what we looking for. We looking to have for the Most High to have mercy in this grace period that we in. Okay? By following this wisdom, following this truth, and getting understanding. Okay? Not trying to have $1 million and try to go out in the world and ball out. Okay? You're gonna be destroyed for that. Okay? And we don't really need a whole bunch of money. We are thankful for our daily bread. Okay? And some might have a little bit more than others. Okay, but us in this truth, we don't give a shit about how much money we got. Okay, and if we do have it, then being charitable to the brothers and sisters is what's best for you to do. I'm not saying give them all of your money, but you know, if you see a brother that's in his truth in need, or a sister that's in need, they need a little help, being charitable. Charity covers the multitude of sin. Okay? So we don't give a shit about your money, Esau. Okay? With that ugly big-nosed white man on the front. We don't care about that. We don't care about your gun, oil, and drugs. We don't give a damn about that. Okay? I'm going to jump around in Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 8. Let's go to 10. Proverbs 8 in chapter 10. Salakia. Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 10. Sorry about that. Receive my instructions, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. See, for wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. Okay, so your funky money ain't supposed to be compared to this truth, this wisdom, this understanding. Okay, not at all. Okay, verse 12. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way. And the forward mouth do I hate. And that's for you people that say, how about Shem Shai don't hate? It just said it right here in verse 13. Okay, he hate a arrogant and a prideful nigga. And as you seen in that video, them two dudes is prideful. They got that little money. They don't care. Listen, if they seen some brothers out on the street right now, they would laugh, mock, and scoff at them brothers because they got that little money. Okay, they arrogant and they prideful. And that's why a lot of you niggas got to get put to death. Okay? Because you're not gonna search out for the Lord. You're not gonna do it, especially if you got a nice amount of money. You're gonna think you're already on top of the world. Verse 14, counsel is mine, and sound wisdom I am understanding. I have strength, and we looking for strength through this knowledge, truth, righteousness, and understanding. We most definitely looking for that. By me kings reign, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. See, I love them that love me. I love you too, Lord. And those that seek me early shall find me. See? And look at verse 18. Riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness. Okay, so with this truth and this understanding, okay, with wisdom, okay, is riches and righteousness in this. We don't give a shit about what y'all doing here on this earth. We don't care about y'all worldly people, okay? You already have your lot, okay? You having fun here now, okay? But when Yahushua returns, it ain't gonna be fun for you, okay? When them chariots pop up, you gonna get zapped to powder, and you can trust and believe that, okay? You will be zapped to powder, okay? Let's jump around some more here in Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs 11 and verse 4 in the NLT. That's on the right side of your screen. Riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living can save you from death. You see? So, hey, go ahead and keep acting like you're doing something with that money. Verse 5, the godly directed by honesty, the wicked fall beneath their load of sin. All right? So you go ahead and keep running around and living up in sin. Okay? Your riches ain't going to be able to save you. Okay? The Most High can plague you in your body, and you can have all of the money that you have, and these physicians won't even be able to save you. Okay? That's the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You can be as rich as you want to be, but he'll just put a sickness on you to where your money won't even be able to save you. Okay? So you go ahead and keep trying to live it up and keep thinking that you're doing something. You're not doing nothing. Okay? And I'm going to jump down to verse 18 in the NLT still. Evil people get rich for the moment, but the reward of the godly will last. You see? That's following that wisdom. Okay? Godly people find life. Evil people find death. Okay? And that's you wicked niggas trying to live it up through your riches, through your money, trying to turn up. Okay? It's not going to work. Okay? If you're not coming back into this truth and sincerity and being obedient to the Lord, your destruction is nigh. Okay? It's right at hand. Okay? Because when Jacob's trouble pop off and that money don't mean shit, when the lights go out, then what you going to do? You ain't been praying to the Lord. You ain't been repenting. Shit, your ass is going to be out. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is only going to take care of his hopeful elect. Okay, the men and the few women and children that's in this thing. Okay, all of you other niggas, y'all gonna be destroyed. Y'all have to come back in the kingdom. Okay, but it will be built up. Okay, with you or without you. Okay, and hopefully we are part of that number. I don't want Ratazah, okay? And I'm going to jump down a little bit more. I'm going to jump down to 27. Okay? Yep. 27 in the NLT. If you search for good, you will find favor. But if you search for evil, it will find you. Look at this. Look at 28. Trust in your money and down you go. But the godly flourish like leaves in spring. You see? So go ahead and trust in your money. It tells you down you go. Where you going to go down to? You either going to go down in life or you going to go down into the pit and back up to the spirit world. Okay? That's all that's going to happen. Verse 29. Those who bring trouble on their families inherit the wind. The fool will be a servant to the wise. Okay, so it's better for us to follow this wisdom and be wise than to be a fool out here, especially in this society that we're living in now. Verse 30. The seeds of good deeds become a tree of life. A wise person wins friends, and that's what we're trying to do. And if you look over here to the left in the KJV in chapter 30, it says, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. You see that? So we out here to preach this gospel, and we out here to try to not only save our souls, but we trying to win souls of any sheep that want to hear. Okay, he that has ears, let him hear. Okay, the angels is gonna activate these words. Okay, but the job is to put this gospel out. Okay, and the Most High is gonna sort out his sheep. Yahweh Shai is gonna sort out his sheep. It's not for us to put a spoon in your mouth and try to make you eat this gospel. Okay, that's up to the Lord. Okay, and I'm gonna go back down to 31 on the right side in the NLT. If the righteous are rewarded here on earth, what will happen to the wicked? They gonna perish. Thermonuclear fire, nigga, for you trusting in your money. Okay, you have your reward. You have your God. Okay, so you keep trusting in your money and think that that's gonna save you. That's not gonna save you. Okay, the only thing is gonna save us is Yahweh Shai. Okay, following that wisdom. Okay, and now is the time to follow Yahweh Shai more than ever. Look what's going on in the East. Even though you got the orange man lying, Iran not playing. Okay, you got Russia and Ukraine destroying each other, and then you got China and you got North Korea, and you got all of these nations is coming down to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. They about to listen. The Lord is a man of war. It's gonna be war. Okay, you think they making the missiles to keep them in the garage and shine them up? No, those are gonna be used. The Spirit of the Lord is gonna be in those millions and millions of missiles, and they gonna destroy this place. And I don't give a shit who don't believe it. Okay, the word tells you that that's gonna happen. These scriptures tell you it's gonna happen. And your opinion don't matter. The only thing matter is this wisdom and these words that's in these scriptures. You understand me? Okay? We don't care about your opinion. We most definitely don't care about your worldly opinion. We most definitely don't care about what Pastor Ham Hands got to say either. Or Granny that's on the couch with the Bible under the table, and that motherfucker got so much dust on it. We don't care about what mom's got to say. We don't care about what pops got to say. We don't give a shit about what any of you worldly people got to say. We care about what Yahweh Shem Yahushai got to say. Okay? You understand me? Let's go to jump around some more in Proverbs. I'm going to jump around. I'm going to go to Proverbs 13. And I'm going to go to verse 6. Yep, start off at verse 6. Godliness guards the path of the blameless, but the evil are misled by sin. You see? And that money is going to mislead a lot of you. Okay? Verse 7. Some who are poor pretend to be rich. Others who are rich pretend to be poor. And we don't even care about being rich or poor. All we care about is this truth. Okay? And the daily bread that the Lord gives us. Okay? We don't really care about being rich. Okay? The scriptures even tell you we need to be rich in spirit. Okay? That's the real riches. Okay? From the faith that's given on high. Everybody don't have this faith. Having faith is a gift. It's given from the heavens to you. So if you got faith in you in this truth, consider yourself I don't like to use the word lucky, but consider yourself chosen at this point, okay? That's a better word, okay? Verse 8, the rich can pay a ransom for their lives, but the poor won't even get threatened. Listen to this. The life of the godly is full of light and joy, but the light of the wicked will be snuffed out. Okay? You going back into the pit, brother. You're going to be snuffed out because you wicked. Okay? So you want to join hand in hand with Esau and his money and his fake fiat currency, you go ahead and do that. Okay? But when the Lord send a death angel down and put your ass to death, don't say you haven't been warned, because you've been warned. Okay? Verse 10, pride leads to conflict. Those who take advice are wise. Okay, and we taking this wise counsel. We taking advice. Okay, we got brothers putting out beautiful videos every day, putting out the warning, putting out the warning, putting out the warning. Okay, from the four corners of the earth, this video is going out all over the earth. Okay, so you can't say that you haven't been warned. Okay, you got people all on TikTok mocking and scoffing. Okay, just marking themselves. You keep marking yourself, okay? We trying to get out of here in the day of death and destruction, okay? Most High willing, we will get on those chariots. We will be in those chambers, okay? And listen to verse 11. Wealth from get rich quick schemes quickly disappears. Wealth from hard work grows over time. You see that? So those get rich quick schemes, it's not going to last. Matter of fact, let me read that again. Proverbs 13 and 11 in the NLT. Wealth from get rich quick schemes quickly disappears. Wealth from hard work grows over time. You see that? So it's better for you to have a 9 to 5 and be in this truth than you to have $1 trillion and be a wicked nigga in this world. That $1 trillion gonna disappear. Okay, what's gonna happen if you die and your family members find that $1 trillion? You're gonna be in the pit. So it don't even matter. Okay, if you got a 9 to 5, don't feel ashamed, or you got your own business. Okay, as long as you in this truth and you taking wise counsel, okay, and following the Lord, that's all that matters. Okay, staying prayed up. Okay, fasting and doing the things that's pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai and being obedient, coming back to this truth and righteousness and sincerity. Okay, digging into your scriptures. Okay, listening, learning. That's important. Okay, and even though we need money here in this little wicked kingdom, okay, and I'm not saying that if you got, a couple of extra dollars or whatnot and you're a little bit well off that's wicked, because I'm not saying that at all. I'm definitely not saying that at all. Okay, I'm not saying that, because the scriptures even, matter of fact, let's just get it. What is it? Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. Yep. Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Okay? So money is a defense. You can use it as a defense. I'm not saying that you supposed to be out here poor and homeless and not working for things, but this wisdom and this truth, this knowledge and understanding, nothing can compare to it. And a lot of you Jakes and a lot of you Eves, y'all praise money, y'all love money, y'all worship money. Money is your God, and you don't care about the Lord. So the Lord is going to have to destroy your ass. Okay? Zechariah 13 and 8. Okay? And it's several other scriptures that let you know that you disobedient little demonic gremlins will be destroyed. Okay, and it's not my words, it's the words of the Lord. Okay, so yeah, that's all I really had. I just want you to know, stay prayed up, because we at the end and it's serious out here. Okay, these scriptures is a matter of life and death. Okay, Yahweh Shai is not to be played with. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Okay? So keep that in mind. Don't be out here using up your time in this grace period, watching bullshit all day and doing bullshit. And you got 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the truth. Okay? You can't be hot one day and cold one day. Okay? Stay on the path of righteousness, following that marvelous light. Okay? We got the greatest heritage on earth, and our big brother cannot be faded. Okay? So make sure that you stand focused out here, because it's a lot of shit that's about to pop off right now. Okay? And don't get caught with your pants down. Okay? And with that, I'm going to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. A double healthy shalom. Abide Babal and Kwam Rashiala. Shalom.
I ain't outside. Hold on. Right. But niggas go, I'm not outside. 140th December every day. Buy my own weed. Yeah. Sacrifice gumbo to one. Yeah, I don't got that. All right? I already got to get fucked up over there, though. I already got fucked up over there. Yeah. Oh, connect, stealing, robbing people. No, we still got the fucking bag.
So for loose. For loose, baby. Right here on the block.
Still on deck.
We're on the block.
Outside.
We outside.
I'm outside.
Fuckers ain't trouble. Let me work with you, bro. What kind of work you do?
Late night.
What do you do for work?
Me and my man, we go about all that. It's on the floor.
What kind of work you do, bro? I want to work with you.
Chilling, man. You know how it goes, man.
Damn, bro.
This is the block.
Can I work with you?
Yeah, come on, man. You know, I got you all day.
Damn, bro.
Don't about me, man.
Yeah, let me know.
Call me later on.
All right.
I got an application for you.
All right.
I ain't outside. Hold on.
Sound like a prostitute. Let me work with you. Let me work with you. Chump.